Greetings. If you're listening to this, then either you or a very enthusiastic friend or relative are currently listening to a podcast by Tin Can Audio. We'd like to take a few moments to properly introduce ourselves and talk a little bit about what it is we do here at Tin Can Audio HQ. We are a small, loose collective based primarily in Glasgow, Scotland, founded by David Devereux. That's me. Hello. Comprised of writers, performers, musicians, sound designers, and other assorted oddballs who make podcasts, specialising in audio fiction. Here is a brief rundown of some of our shows. Tin Can is a science fiction drama that tells the story of Gene Reynolds, a pilot who becomes stranded out in space after an accident aboard his ship. Comprised of 10 to 15 minute episodes spanning 4 parts, it concluded in 2018. So that wasn't my last log, which is somewhat embarrassing. I'd rather be embarrassed than, dead. We have sensors now, mostly. The navigation computer was damaged beyond repair, but everything else I managed to get working again. So I know what's inside and outside the ship. I just have no way of knowing where in the universe I am. It's a minor problem. Oh, also, computer, adjust life support to follow my signal. The news that is both good and bad is that because the sensors are working, I can see what needs doing on the ship. The fuel cells are completely gone, meaning I'm not going anywhere fast. It seems the explosion took out the fuel cells, overloaded the majority of the electronics, and burned through all the center aft sections from the fuel bay to the mess. Tin Can was our first show. It started with me in a very drafty flat in Glasgow wanting to just, make something. It has been described as a fantastic spaceman story by my grandma. Thank you, Grandma. Middle Below is a horror comedy about ghosts, cats, and the slightly odd people who look after them. Season 1 is available to listen to now, as well as a number of live show recordings and special episodes. Oh, that's really not good.
Do you not have any spare batteries?
These are new, so either they're bad batteries, or there's definitely a cat in here.
They can do that here?
Oh, they can do everything here.
Thanks, Gil.
Don't suppose you've got a torch in there?
Hang on.
Gil, is that getting closer?
Sounded like it.
Okay, how about this?
Is that it?
Okay, fine, hang on.
We could just leave.
Oh, good point.
Apparently not. Ah, here we go.
Seriously?
Well, at least we know it's not going to run out of batteries.
Just letting you know I'm behind you guys.
What?
Gil doesn't show up in Torchlight.
Really? How does that work?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's because I'm a ghost.
I guess that'll do for now.
We're currently working on Season 2 of Middle Below. Unfortunately, it's still slightly too early to speculate on a release date, but it's being made, so keep an ear out for it. I think that's the phrase, I'm really not sure. The Tower is an audio fiction concept album. Stay with me here. Following the story of Kiri as she leaves behind her isolated, suffocating life in the city to climb a massive tower that stretches all the way into the sky, and the phone calls she makes as she climbs. The first part of the story is available now.
Well, it's very old, which you already knew.
Yeah.
And it was made by a very ambitious and proud king who wanted to rule the sky as well as the earth.
What happened?
Well, he ordered the tower be built, and obviously it was built.
Was it finished?
No. It was abandoned after workers started ascending the tower and never returning.
So, Maybe?
Maybe. I'm glad you called.
Me too. Is it weird? I mean, we were pretty final when I left.
Oh, I'm embarrassed to hell. Doesn't mean I don't want to hear your voice again.
I just found the phone and you were the only person I could think to call.
It's okay, Kiri. I miss you.
I miss you too. I'm going to go. I think my time's about to run out. If I find any more phones, I'll give you a call, okay?
Okay. Good luck, Kiri.
Thank you. Good night, Chris.
Good night.
The Tower is an attempt to explore the space where audio storytelling and narrative music cross over. It features an extensive ambient soundtrack inspired by Pink Floyd, Lena Raine, Disaster Piece, and Ryuichi Sakamoto. It's the thing I'm the most proud of. Folxlore is a set of queer horror stories based in Glasgow, and is a collaboration between Tin Can Audio and In the Works, a spoken word theatre company.
Imagine yourself in a safe place. Behind a locked door, behind two locked doors surgically carved into a public facsimile of the body you want. 4 inches taller, 3 inches broader, a jaw at right angles, and a voice that doesn't give you away as soon as you open your mouth. Take yourself to a safe place where no one can touch you. I close my eyes for a moment, and everything goes quiet. The platform is empty when I open them again, and the neon board announcing trains has gone blank. Is this my safe place? In. Hold. Out. Box breathe. Square up. Face yourself. Breathe in for 3. Hold for 3. Out for 3. In.
Out for 3.
Hold.
In.
Out.
Hold.
Put yourself in a safe place, behind a pane of glass, over the paper, over your cracks. Is this my safe place? Haven't we been here before?
I'm extremely proud to have been able to work on Folxlore. It was an opportunity to work with some amazing writers who I'd seen and experienced in the Scottish spoken word poetry scene, and to be able to bring that incredible writing and those incredible voices to the audio drama space was a huge honour. And yeah, I can't wait to make more. The stories were so strange, yet so tangible, and were incredibly fun to soundscape and craft sound design for. And I'm really proud of what we ended up making. And like I said, I hope we make more. Our most recent show, The Dungeon Economic Model, is a comedic series of instructional audio presentations detailing the benefits of moving a town to a dungeon-based economy. Inspired by fantasy tabletop RPGs, real-world experience working in local government, as well as British post-war public information films, combined with a Baroque-flavoured soundtrack and some fairly mad sound design.
Despite the upfront investment, dungeons are an easy way to generate a steady income for the local community. It is a well-documented fact that monsters possess an inexplicable multitude of treasures that, being monsters, they never spend or invest. Their lack of financial responsibility finally putting to rest the monsters' civil rights debate. This means that finding riches inside a dungeon is a near certainty. If one can somehow acquire it without being eaten, or burned alive, dissolved in acid, or frozen solid, or poisoned, or electrified, or petrified, or stabbed, or slashed, or bludgeoned, or just murdered normally.
Oh.
Adventurers unlock these riches through the long-established legal principle of finders keepers. These riches then trickle out into the local economy. The precise nature of how this takes place and how your township can harness this is known as the Dungeon Economic Model, or DEM.
It's definitely the silliest thing we've made. So far. You can find all of our shows wherever you get your podcasts. We don't ask questions. You can also find season passes for all of our shows, as well as music and some other noises at tincanaudio.bandcamp.com. So that's just some of the things we make here at Tin Can Audio, and we hope we will continue to make more shows and tell more audio stories in the future. If you'd like to support us and help us make more stuff, first of all, thank you. The easiest way to support us is to tell your friends about us, or leave us a review, hopefully a positive one.
Word of mouth is still how most people find out about us. You can also buy us hot drinks on Ko-fi to help us get through the long writing and audio editing stages. If you'd like extra content such as blooper reels, cast and crew interviews, and early access to everything that we make, you can sign up to our Patreon for all this and more. And if you'd like to stay updated with what we're up to, you can find us on Twitter @TinCanAudio, or you can sign up to our newsletter at tincanaudio.co.uk. We hope you enjoy listening to our various noises and our stories. And if you are already a listener, thank you for being a part of this weird little journey we found ourselves on. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.